that should do it. Oh. We were in a rush today. Let me get my live stream out. It's starting. It's starting. I mean, it has been amazing, but the experience is okay. Okay. And we gotta tweet out that link. Oh, hey Tammy, how's the kids? I know I saw you like a couple minutes ago, but what's up? I'm just doing my live stream. It's late today, so I gotta do it now. You know how it is. Hey Grand Reaper, hello. Great to see you back on the stream again. Just tweeting out the link and then we can get down to the real hefty business of crocheting. Alright, let's tweet that. Happy St. Patrick's Day, Tammy. Oh, hey, Christine. I don't think we've seen you on the stream before. I know who you are. Don't forget. I didn't forget. But you haven't been on my stream yet. It's good to have you. Happy St. Patrick's Day to everyone, actually. Hope you all had fun. Oh, you know, good. See, bought them a Switch. Charles brought them a Switch? Like, one of their own? They were just playing mine today. Did I have my Switch with me? Yeah, I do. Oh, yeah. So, anyways, great. We already have 3 viewers. I'm very happy about that, even though I did it late today. Like a whole hour late. I'm sorry about that. We stayed out a bit longer than I thought we were going to, but you know what? It's St. Patrick's Day. I'm pretty sure you guys can give me a little bit of slack. So how's everyone doing tonight? Am I in a good position for you guys to see what I'm doing? I'm glad I have this mirror here. It gives it more dimension. Let's see. Lower that down a little. And yeah, here we go. I've yet to get a Switch. I have to watch my money, so I'm saving for a PS4. Yeah. Oh, did he, like, not tell you about getting them a Switch? He's been talking, like, he talked to me about it. He's like, yeah, I was thinking of getting them a Switch because, you know, like, a lot of kids really like that. They like my Switch a lot, so they might like one of their own. And, you know, PS4? PS4s, yeah, they're pretty cool. I've never been a PlayStation person. I was raised with, like, Microsoft and Nintendo stuff. I think we had, like, a PlayStation 2 growing up, but we got a PlayStation 3 with my dad's place, but after that we didn't keep up. Hey, I'm here, but I'm on a ride home, so I'm here to say I'll be there soon. Also, my phone's volume was all the way down. Okay, bye. Thank you, Ace of Crystal Spades. Lower it a little more. Let's see that. Is that good? Yeah? Yeah. I'm playing my Switch killing rabbits. Oh, I haven't played any of the rabbits games. Are they really good? I always see, like, stuff for them. It's like a meme now, but I never actually played any of their games. Because, well, I promised myself years ago on when Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out, I'd be get the console it's on. Of course. That's probably why I stick with Xbox too, because it's the games that are going to have Halo on it, and that's been my series since I was a kid, so I'm going to stick with it for as long as I can. That's good. Okay, so you can't see anything else that's coming out. I know, he swear I'm Mommy Warbucks. Oh, you kind of are. I mean, you're the breadwinner here. You didn't close the door right and it's pissing me off. Hold on. Jeez, it's like closing a door is so hard for these people. Like, so hard for them. I hate it open, and they know it. They just do it on purpose, I swear. Well, my youngest brother got an Xbox 360 because he wanted to play Halo 2. Yeah, oh yeah, I remember when Halo 2 came out. Well, I remember like when Alexander got it, my brother. Smiley faces. You know it, Tam. Do you know how it is? I was really super loyal to Halo. I got Halo 5, but I haven't finished it yet. I haven't sat down to play a lot of it. I haven't been able to keep up with video games. I've just been so busy with school and with work, and now I'm doing streams regularly on Saturdays, and I'm working on more stuff for my... Yeah, your butt looks good. It does! Thank you, Tammy. I mean, you could have just given me a straight answer in person earlier when you were, like, watching it in live action. But, you know... Oh, did you notice these shorts, too, I was wearing? I bought these... I don't know if you tuned in for my last stream, Tammy, but I bought these at Ontario Mills. They were, like, $4 for something. They're new. Me, I am a Nintendo gal with PS on the side. Only time I played the 360 was for Viva Pinata and my fave game, Eternal Sonata. Viva Pinata? That's an obscure one. Does anyone remember the show, Viva Pinata? They had a great theme song. Viva Pinata. Something filled with fun, and it was great. It was just like a show about pinatas who lived on an island and they liked to get sent to parties or something. It was weird. Yeah. Oh, man. I'm glad we're going to get this out. We're going to probably stay here for 2 hours, hour and a half of this. Super cute. I know, right? I have another pair. I have a whole bunch of new pairs of shorts that, like, oh, shoot. I should have sent you this picture. I took a picture of me and these other shorts I wore last week. They were also new, and I think my butt looked pretty good in them, too. But I deleted the pictures because, freaking, I showed them to my friends, and I'm like, how does my butt look in this? And they're like, fine. Then I just deleted them. Love the Oscar shirt. Yeah, thank you. I don't even know. I think I got it for her birthday once or something. I think Tammy got it for me. No trash talking. I'm playing Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle and battling an industrial hellscape. That sounds interesting, to say the least. Gosh. Make me the bacon and egg scarf. I don't know, Tammy. Maybe when I have more time. I already committed to this project for the stream. You know, if I think of a pattern for that, I might just crochet it on the stream so I could show everyone me doing it. Right now, Heather's got to make this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right now, we're crocheting, most likely. Right now, we're crocheting another pony plushie. I don't know if you guys remember last week, we finished the body. And right now, we're working on a head for the little potty. And then after that, we'll do some ears and maybe the horn. Ooh, I forgot. I gotta get the eyes ready. Guys, you're gonna let me forget that important of a part. Hold on. And my little handy dandy crocheting kit here. No. Let's see. For this one, googly eyes, no. Ooh, these ones are kind of cute. Maybe this. No. Okay. Let's see. I remember last year at E3 when Ubisoft announced that Mario & Rabbids game. One of the best E3 moments last year, lol. Alright for Christmas. Oh, and that sounds cool, but okay, guys. Big decision. We gotta help each other out here. As you remember, we're making a pony plushie of my OC, and I've got to pick some eyes. So, am I going to be doing some yellow animal eyes or some plain button black eyes? These are the two I picked. So, help me with a decision. Personally, I mean, the yellow's pretty cool, but black's also nice. I'm lost. I watched it, though, Josh Scorcher's live stream, and literally he and his friends, Rabbid Luigi, lost it when that character showed up. It was hilarious. I like black. Okay, we got 1 vote for black. Anyone else got anything to say? I mean, these yellow ones are cute, but I don't know if they'll fit like a pony OC. Gotta go, sis. Love you. Okay, bye, Tammy. I'll see you tomorrow or something, whenever I see you. We got 1 vote for black. What else you guys thinking, eh? Black. Okay, 2 votes for black, so I'm thinking it might be black. We gotta work out where these eyes are gonna be. Because with these kind of buttons, it's not like these aren't the kind of buttons that you can just sew on. These buttons are like the ones you have to stick through here and you clip it to the other side with this. So like this is gonna go on the back, so they're gonna be stuck there. When did you start crocheting, Heather? Gee, I think I started crocheting my 2nd year of college. I did that. Like, there was a class called Needlepoint, and I was just trying to fill up my schedule with something to do because there was a big blank slate for hours on my schedule. And I was just like, you know what, I need something in the middle of the day. And I found a needlepoint class, and I thought it was just going to be a room with sewing machines and stuff, and I'd figure out stuff like that. But it was actually like a room full of all these nice little old ladies, and they just like took the room out so they could all have a place to crochet and knit together. And they taught me everything I know. They started like teaching me how to crochet, how to freaking... Why is my Discord going crazy right now? Hold on, let me just freaking put myself on Do Not Disturb so I don't have to hear any of that. Ah, Do Not Disturb. Perfect. But yeah, they taught me a lot of stuff. I crocheted my first plushie there, and it was like a little fox wolf thing. And I learned how to crochet scarves and hats and all that kind of stuff. It was great, and I just kept on from there, and I eventually did it more and more often. Hey Big Sis, hey Alyssa, how are you? It's great to see you from you again. Doing the crochets, we're having a good time. I hope you've been feeling good. That's sweet. My great grandma crocheted and she made blankets for all us great grandkids. Still have mine. Aw, that's cute. I don't know if I could crochet a whole blanket. Gosh, that sounds like a lot of work. So far, it's been scarves, plushies, hats, different kinds of plushies. A lot of plushies because my nephews, like, I made them all stuff. When I started, I was so excited. I just spent all night making them, and I would give them stuffed animals, and then they just kept asking and asking for more, and it's hard to go back to, like, okay, please stop. I even still make them plushies when they ask for them. It takes me a little longer because, gosh, it can be a little exhausting. Let's see. I've been good just eating a whole grilled jalapeno, because nothing sounds better than that. Gosh, I hope you have some water. Need some water just thinking about that. How's everyone else doing? Anything going cool? Is everyone good in the hood? Am I saying that right? Good. I think we could probably put these eyes on. I think we're far enough in the head. Yeah, we're gonna put this eye. You press it actually through the yarn. And then you take this little goober. I eat jalapenos for breakfast. That's, you know, yeah, you do you. Got nerves of steel to do that. Well, she then made something extra special for me, though, since we were close. She crocheted a doll dress with white and purple ruffles and put it on a doll with a crocheted hat. I love it. Oh, that is really cute. I've seen a lot of stuff for dolls, but personally I've never been into dolls because, I don't know, I think I watched a movie when I was young that traumatized me because, I don't know, I find them very freaky if they look too much like real people. Come on. Gotta make this work. Hold on. There we go. Clipped in one eye. Let's get in the second. Fighting Bowser in Mario and Rabbids. Yeah, that's cool. I'm Mexican, so jalapenos are nothing. I don't know. I have a Hispanic friend. She doesn't eat a lot of jalapenos, but then again, not everyone's the same. That's gonna be cool. Come on. Let's make sure these are even. I don't want these to be derpy. I mean, I would make a derpy plush, but I'd probably put, like, googly eyes instead of, you know, regular ones for her. Definitely don't want that to be intentional. There we go. Yeah, they're slightly derpy, but you know what? It's not noticeable, and it's my OC. I'm probably going to get freaking sunglasses on these eventually. Nothing's perfect, and you know, it's the little imperfections and things that can make them really special. Let's crochet a little more, and then we'll finish it up. So, what did everyone do for St. Patrick's Day? Let me see that some of you at least started drinking. I don't know if any of you saw on Twitter, but like, gosh, I just had one mojito today and it was just enough. I don't know if I told you guys, but alcohol, like, I get a little silly, but most of all, I get so tired. It's like freaking giving me a sleeping pill. I'm just like so lethargic afterward. It doesn't take much. It's crazy. I grew up with Barbie and had dolls since I can remember. One thing I am inheriting is my grandma's porcelain special doll. Oh, I remember my mom got me a porcelain doll when I was really little, and it was supposed to look like me, and I didn't like that. Mexican moms are crazy. Won't deny that. Every Mexican mom I've met has always been a little eccentric. So, you know, that's all I gotta say on that. They're probably listening. What are you gonna do? Probably could need a little fluff. We got our little piggy puff here, full of our fluff. Just gonna need a little bit. Well, no piggy puff. Here we are. My aunt is Hispanic and she's definitely loco. When it's female, it's loca. I've got to make those feminine conjugations. I mean, I don't need to sound like a smartass. I'm terrible at speaking Spanish. But I work in a place where there's a lot of people who speak just Spanish, so I have to pick up words here and there. And sometimes I can say something legible back at them, because you have to. Come on. So I've been trying to get better at Spanish. I have my Spanish dictionary all the time. I try listening to people. I try communicating back in Spanish. It's not great, but it's getting places, you know? LOL, no worries. Good to see you're still as chill as ever. Let's just keep crocheting. Yeah, because this could be a little further out. Let's put Piggy Pouch back over here. Oh, here we are. It's been 20 years since I spoke Spanish, and even though I live near San Antonio where it's spoken a lot, I don't remember everything. I had to take it in high school. Me too! I took 3 years of it in high school, and it never really came out really well. I mean, I just know the essentials of, like, how to ask for things and how to understand basic statements. I'm failing Spanish. I mean, I don't want to say because you're Mexican that means no excuse, but, like, come on. I mean, oh geez, I don't know your teacher. It could be really hard. I don't know why, but I'm really good at it. At Spanish or at failing? I mean, gosh, that sounds like such a dicky thing to ask. I'm really genuinely not sure. Spanish, I know it's hard when you have terrible teachers. I mean, I didn't have the worst teachers ever, but they were, like, some of them just, like, made it so nerve-wracking to learn stuff and were so strict with it. The evil industry hellscape is like home to my OC. Oh, I'm Mexican and my Spanish is poor. Yeah. Oh, well, I think quite a few people are that way. You know, my best friend actually speaks a lot of Spanish, and she's really good at it, but she ended up taking French in high school, and I'm like, why are you taking French? You could take Spanish and get an easy A. It's like, well, I want to learn a different language than one I already know, and I'm like, I guess that's true. Spanish, I think I have 2 missing work. Oh my god. You know what? My high school Spanish teacher, the one I took the last 2 years with, he was so strict. If you missed one homework assignment, you got a detention. It didn't matter. It did not matter what your excuse was or what was going on. You got a detention. It was annoying. I could not do Spanish. At least not in that kind of situation. I know how to ask for things and understand stuff, and I like pick out words. Like if someone starts talking to me in Spanish, like full on, I'll just pick out a few words they're saying and guess. Like, oh, you want this? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, cool. Let's see. But when you take 3 years in high school and lives in Los Angeles, you pick enough up to learn Spanglish. That's probably what I know. Spanglish, not Spanish or English, Spanglish. All the foreign languages teachers I have were native speakers. My Spanish teacher was originally from Venezuela. It's funny, she learned English from 2 German women. Women, blah. But, oh yeah, that's weird. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're great teachers, but like, wow, isn't that learning it from like a secondhand source? You really, I mean, does learning from native speakers help people? Or like, would you prefer to learn from someone who knew the same language as you growing up, but then they had to learn that language? I don't know. I don't understand teaching. I don't know which would be better, honestly. Learn important stuff like ¿Dónde está el baño? Yep, that's what I know. ¿Dónde está el baño? ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? ¿Dónde está la policía? Tengo hambre, tengo sed. Let's see. Hace sueño, hace frío, hace caliente. No, it was hace sol when you were hot. I know how to say I'm hot, I'm hungry, I'm cold, I'm thirsty. It's, yeah, you know the important stuff that you really, really need to know if you ever went to, like, a Spanish-speaking country. And I think, like, if I asked for, like, if I said, like, con permiso, necesito direcciones a la biblioteca, I could probably ask for directions, and then I can understand them, because I know derecha means, like, right, izquierda means left, and I can understand, names, so I could get directions possibly somewhere. In college, I took French, and my French professor was from Netherlands, or was it Belgium? One of those countries where the language is native. Or no habla español. My Spanish teacher is cool. He gave me pizza yesterday. You should probably go up to a person and ask, like, con permiso, habla inglés? If you ask them, like, I was told when I was in my Spanish class that if you went up to somebody in a different country and asked them in English, do you know how to speak English, they'd probably just shake their head and said no and walk away. But if you said it to them in their language, like, hey, habla inglés, they'd be like, oh, sí, hey, how can I help you? Like, they like it better when you ask them in their language for some reason. And I'm like, I don't know, this sounds like they're just being a bunch of jerks. It's like, come on, this person clearly doesn't know the language. They're in the country for some reason. I mean, it probably wasn't a good idea to come without even a language book with you, but maybe they're lost or stressed out or something like that, and they need help, and you're just going to be a dick and be like, oh, no, I don't know English, forget you, I don't want to help you. Like, come on. Just, if someone asks you in your language, if you speak, it asks you in a language you can understand, if you speak that language, you should just say, yeah, you need help, what's wrong? It's weird. My Spanish teacher is cool. He gave me pizza yesterday. Did I already read that? Because I probably should have commented on, like, that's a good Spanish teacher right there. Teacher of the year. Oh, gosh. Anytime I bring up, like, traveling anywhere, my mom my mom got addicted to the movie series Taken, and then she was so against traveling anywhere. Like, no, we'll get kidnapped. And I'm like, that's gonna happen, like, here, too. That can happen right here, right now. Like, that's gonna happen anywhere. So just, like, quit being afraid of junk just because of something stupid you watched on TV. I mean, I don't know about Taken. I think I watched, like, a movie or two, and it was, like, a good movie, but whatever. Ugh. It's funny about my French professor, too. My last name is French, and he's the first person to pronounce it right the first time. LOL. That would make sense. I'm pretty sure... Oh, there was a guy in my Spanish class who his name was George, but he spelled it that one way with the Jorge. And, of course, the Spanish teacher I had pronounced it probably the first time right in his entire life, called him Jorge. And he thought that was so weird because he was used to everyone calling him George. But then everyone outside of class started calling him Jorge because it was funny. What's funny is my Spanish teacher, like, later on, like, a different Spanish teacher gave me a nickname because he would call people by their last name and be like, okay, miss this, miss that. And when he would call on me to answer a question, he'd be like, okay, Heather time. Like, it was Heather time Be like, okay, Heather time. What's this? And I'll be like, okay. But of course, then everyone outside of the class just started calling me Heather time. It's like, hey, Heather time, what's up? And I'm like, oh my god. Let's see. Hola, soy muy gay. Good for you. Oh, wait, hold on. Es bien para tú. Yeah, that's it. One time I called my friend's house because his cell needed fixing. His grandfather answered the phone in Spanish, so I started speaking Spanish. Turns out the grandpa could speak English. What the hell? The dude was messing with me. Oh my god. You're very happy? Heh. Sorry, you know that's the original meaning for gay, right? Yes. Kate, you know that, right? Get educated. Up in here. Hold on. Frickin' this thing's falling. Ah. I forgot that hola means hello. Hola. Why did I pronounce it hola? Hola! You know what, I got confused for a while? Aloha and hola. That's weird. Zoidia is now waifu. Aw, thanks. I like it. I'm bringing people together through streams. That's what it's all about, people. My name is Pristine, too. Oh yeah, I follow her on DeviantArt. Oh wait, same person. I like your pictures. I liked it when you were doing all those tarot card stuff. It was cool. You should like make a deck and just start reading fortunes. That'd be kick-ass. Heather will always be Laifu, though. Oh, there's waifu and there's Laifu. Yeah. Gay was an SAT word, lol. It was? Jeez, what SAT were you taking? Oh man, it's been years since I took the SAT. I don't even remember what was on it, and I'm so glad. Oh, we're down to 3 watchers again. I am still doing those tarot cards, Heather. Working on strength at the moment. Oh man, I gotta look up all those tarot cards and see what like you're getting your reference from, because I want to like if you're doing it with all the Bronalysis people or your friends and stuff, and I get that, and I'm wondering who you cast, who is who. I think the only one that comes to my mind right now was of course one of Bronny, and I don't remember what he was, but I remember seeing other ones and thinking it was really cool. SAT sounds like cool, like school stuff. Yeah, the SAT, that's a test you gotta take after high school to determine if you can get into college. Hey! Ah, Caps Lock! Long time no see. Where you been? Where you been? It's like you were dead. How you do? You still doing vectors and shit? I just got on. I'm trying to find Evangelion Neon Genesis. Oh gosh, everyone's heard of that. It should be hard to find. But what is up, Caps Lock? Good to have you on the stream. Good to have you on the stream. Been missing you. Oh, it's a good day. We're just, you know, crocheting little ponies. Because that's what we do. That's what we're about. Alright, you know what? It's time I start decreasing. Let me see. Okay, we're going to do 4 and then decrease. Oh no, shit. And 4. Let's see. Bronny was emperor. Sadly, he was offended due to his Christian beliefs. He wasn't too upset, though, since I didn't mean anything bad by it. Oh, yeah, I think I saw that comment thread about how, he's like, it's kind of against my religion, but whatever. Bronny's usually cool about it if it's something unintentional. Hi, Caps Love. I don't know if you remember me, but I'm Pristine. I remember you, don't worry. Yeah, I'm dead because of work. Oh, yeah. Is life getting the best of you, Caps? That sucks. It isn't hard. It's just hard because I don't want to go on PC, but on my PS4. Aww. Yeah, that's the struggle there. Like, sometimes I don't know if I want to play Overwatch on my PC or Overwatch on my Xbox. Or maybe I want to play Splatoon 2. I was playing some of that today. It's a good game. I like playing that. Oh shit, I'm going the wrong way! Oh, yep, I got it. Don't worry, guys. I can fix this. We gotta do 2 together right here. I started replaying Twilight Princess, my favorite Zelda game, on the GameCube today. How about that new support? Oh, you're talking about Bridget? Yeah, I keep thinking her name's Bridget, but it's Bridget. I don't know, she sounds cool. I don't think she's out. I haven't played her or nothing, but I've seen stuff about her. I'm not too fascinated because she was a character that was supposed to happen. Torbjorn's daughter. We've seen her in the comics and everything already, so I wasn't surprised. She seemed cool. I'm a bit rusty. I haven't played in almost 4 years. She's so cute. Yeah. Man, my friend Brandon is super into Zelda right now. He's all into Breath of the Wild right now, though. He doesn't say much about Twilight Princess. Oh, Bridget, I hope for more fan art, to be honest. Of course, she's nice looking, so I would see why she was popular. She doesn't have anything to draw me in, is the problem. I wasn't super psyched for her or anything. 2, 3, 4. Let's see, I hope for more fan art. Draw Heather as a hero? You don't have to do that. I am already a hero. Heroine. Yes. So how's life and things? Well, life's been kind of like, the same as usual. It's been kind of jam-packed, like I got work during the day and I've got to fit in my school stuff online, and I've been really working on my YouTube stuff. Like I've been working on this thing for the last week now, and it's been a lot of work, but I think it'll all be worth it. I'm going to Babs in a week or so. 3, 4. So, I got a lot of plans. Well, watching my fave Let's Player play Breath of the Wild made me miss playing the game series, so I decided to play my fave thing again. That's always good. I like revisiting games that I liked a lot. I played like the Mass Effect series like 3 or 4 times over. Yo, guys, found my gig now. My life is a roller coaster. Heroin is one hell of a drug. Yes, I am. Hold on, who's touching my phone? Oh my god, everyone's texting me right now. Frickin' Bronny and my sisters. My goodness. Why is everyone texting me right now? I was bored earlier and no one was texting me. Do you live in California, Heather? Yes, I do. I'm a California girl, born and raised. It's kind of how we do it. Everyone's texting you. I mean, can you blame them? I can't, honestly. Frickin' Caps, message Bronny for me and tell him to shut up. I'm trying to frickin' stream here. And also, he doesn't rule anyone. If you're not busy. I'm texting you. Kate, stop! We're in the middle of a stream. You can text me right here. 2, 3, and 4. And you asked which part of it? You mean which part of California I'm from? I'm from Southern California, so I'm San Francisco's a little far away. I'm gonna take a plane. It's gonna take like only an hour to get there by plane, so I'm set. Okay, let's do one last one like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm Southern too. I'm texting everywhere. Dang it, Kate. I just messaged Bronny. Good job. I told him to shut up. Thank you, Caps. Thank you. I would do it myself, but He's gonna see that I'm just too busy to deal with his nonsense. Someone's sending me freaking just a thing full of emojis. Probably one of my sisters. Alright, let's get this one. And now we're gonna do 3... Oh. Stuck to a freaking basket. Out of that. There we go. That's not good. I don't want that. Take it back. Oh, I'm sorry, this took my concentration. I've only been to California 2 times. First was back in '91 when I was 9 and my parents took me and my first brother to Disneyland and Universal Studios. Heh. That's a good memory to have. I think, yeah. Well, of course, I've been to both those places. It's a good time. Oh, come on. Come on, we gotta take out these knots. Gosh, I have a knot right here and it's gonna bug the crap out of me until I get it. Got some. Did it! I'm the best. Disneyland! I wanted some wings today. We all did. Howdy, hey Angel, Mongon, the Digimon Brony. How are you? Good to see you back on the stream. Second time was in, 2009? Yeah, 2009. I went with my aunt and uncle to see my first brother and his wife and first son, who was a baby at that time, near San Fran. Aw, you didn't come for a convention or anything? You should have visited us all. Well, freaking I guess you couldn't all the way back then, but, you know, currently you should. Be a good time. I'm doing well, just still trying to improve. Aren't we all? We're all trying to work on something. I'm working on becoming a better everything, honestly. I wonder if I made this head too long. Yeah, well, you know, if every hot dog were if every pork chop were perfect, we wouldn't have hot dogs. That's a good saying. I like it. Let's see. Sadly, I couldn't breathe the whole time. It was so humid, lol, and I thought the humidity here in Texas was bad. Well, I've lived in Texas most of my life, so I'm used to it. Assuming I can actually get through undergrad, I'll be moving to Cali for grad school. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You're coming in soon, aren't you? Get it in the damn robot, Heather. Get in the damn robot, Heather. No, I don't trust your robot. I'm my video skills. I gotta improve there too. Okay, guys, stop texting me. Oh God, my mom is texting me. That means I have to answer. Let's see, what is she saying? Oh wait, no it's not. Who's telling me that? No. Why am I feeling text messages I'm not getting? But yeah, I need to get better at editing and stuff. I'm always freaking gotta improve. Hi Mom, what can I help you with? What the hell? I don't know if or when I'll ever go back to Cali. If I go to any other Brony convention, it'll probably be BronyCon. Besides PS4, the biggest thing I'm saving up for is Disney World. Oh man, I want to go to Disney World down in Florida. I want to go there at least once in my life. I mean, come on. I was thinking of doing some figure reviews, so I need to get good stuff on my editing stuffs. And it's on Riverside too, so that's like a 20-minute drive. Oh, sweet. It's a good time all around. Woo. There. Oh, I'm not paying attention. My brother and his family currently live in Florida. He's U.S. Air Force, by the way, so he promised to take me there since he knows that's #1 on my bucket list. I should put that on my bucket list. I actually have a bucket list, and most of it's just petting very odd and dangerous animals. Where do you live now, Caps? I'm in Michigan. Oh, near Lansing, Detroit, Kalamazoo. Heh. I don't know any of those places. I only care about West Coast. Okay, we're almost there. And we're gonna need some scissors. Alright guys, look at that. We've got a nice little bean head and a nice little potato body. It's looking good. Now we can work on some ears. Those are pretty simple and it shouldn't take us too hard. We'll sew that on. Maybe sew on the horn. Will be good. I'll put these scissors away for right now. Let's memorize all the state capitals in 5th grade, and Lansing is one of the ones I still remember. Geez, I think I remember Kansas City. And, That's it. I think Maryland. I don't remember. I was actually one of the ones that had to be like publicly tested on that because I was so good at the time. Man, I can't even more. That sounds like some wacky nutjob place. She gonna sizzger. I learned about Kalamazoo when I played the game where in the U.S. is Carmen Sandiego back in 1990. Well, man, it just goes to show I'm not a true 90s kid even though I was born in 95. It's fun to say, Kalamazoo. It is. It's just a funny word. That's why they named it that. I was like, dude, guys, let's call it Kalamazoo. And they're like, why? That's stupid. No, we can't do that. And he's like, too freaking bad. I'm the mayor and I'm doing it. Freaking Kalamazoo. That's totally why I would name the frickin'... If I had to name anything, I'd name it something stupid. Just because then I'd have to make people say it all the time. They're like, Heather, we're not calling this town Mickey what face? And I'm like, yes you are, because I'm the mayor and I said yes, and shut up. The town of Mickey what face. Maryland is Annapolis. Wow, I didn't remember that at all. I know because I used to live there as a kid. My dad is an Air Force vet. Hey Heather, from your crocheting, have you made a Smarty Pants? Oddly enough, I haven't. Hadn't even crossed my mind to make one. I should, then I could just cosplay as Big Mac or Twilight Sparkle. Either one. Man, it makes me really want to read some fan fiction. I like fan fiction. Fan fiction's good. I wonder if Brownie wants to read some tonight. I'll check on him later. He needs buddies. Only fanfics I ever read was Magic Knight, Rare Earth, or Sailor Moon. Really? You haven't read any My Little Pony fanfiction? I don't know if you're a shipper like me and Sweetie, but there's a lot of good ship fics. Or, just a lot of fics that are good on their own, that are just good funny stories. I know Dr. Wolf does a lot of good readings of some of them. One reading, though, you know what's a good fanfiction, but is not good for a reading, like if you were gonna make a video about it, was I think A Royal Misunderstanding, and it was like a fic where Luna made the mistake of thinking Cadence was Celestia's daughter and was like, oh, so you had a kid, but you're gonna tell me to be careful with my life and shit, like when she was first introduced. And it was funny to read through really fast, but if you have to listen to someone reading it, it's not as funny, especially if you read it before and you're like, okay, come on, hurry up, get to the good part. Because that's how I felt about Dr. Wolf's thing. The pictures were good, and I know he reads really good, but it doesn't have the same punch when I have to listen to someone else read it. I'm not into fanfics currently, though. Very picky. And I'll show you my favorite ones later. Were any of you present for the shipping panel for Horses at Home Con? I was on it, and, during it, Brownie brought up a fanfiction, and I'm like, oh, no, wait, I have that fanfiction, my favorites, hold on! And they were like, okay, thanks, Heather. And then there was oh, and then there's also this other ship. I'm like, oh, I have a fanfic for that one too. And they're like, oh, and I think another one, and I was just also got a fanfic for that if you're interested. And they're like, Heather, please stop. And I'm like, no, I have a fanfic for every pairing, probably. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Man, I love freaking ship fics. They're fun. One of my favorite fanfics was Spike Lestia, Sparity Love Triangle. Whoa, University Days moved me. I have that on my read later. I never actually got around to reading it. It was one of those ones that A&Y Pony recommended. I read The Life and Times of... What was the name of that pony? The Life and Times of... Oh, The Life and Times of a Winning Pony. It was a good... That one was a good one. And it was all about lesbians, and I'm not even a lesbian, and I thought it was interesting. I am a shipper, but not a big one unless it's canon. Only non-canon ship I am into is Cheese Pie. Aw, you're like a Brawny. Come on. He's like, okay, the only good ships are the canon ones. And I'm like, that's not fair. The realm of imagination makes such great ships out of nothing. It's wonderful. I love it. I love it so much.
Oh, wait, what? 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10.
No, I did 10. Sorry, I lost count of my things. So with the ear, we were just starting out with a 5-stitch like we did with the other 2 things. But we're only going to go so far, and we're not going to like do a lot of single crochet stuff. Let's do 1. Don't get me wrong, I'm a total romantic, was raised on fairy tales, and I read mostly romantic novels. Well, I feel that. If you read Uni Days, you gotta read Uni Nights, too. If it's University Days and University Nights, I expect University Nights to have way more sex scenes, I'm just saying.
That's why I go to After Dark channels.
Life of Times and Winning Pony was really good. You know what else? What also was a good fic? Shipping and handling. It's where like Derpy loses her job as a male pony and then she becomes a shipper, which was like actually shipping ponies. Like they were like a service that helped you with like getting into relationships and dating people and helping. Like not even just romantic relationships. Like Princess Luna called them just to be better friends with Twilight Sparkle. She's like, yeah, I just want to make friends with her friends and I have a hard time making friends. And it was great. And it had like basically just Derpy, Dinky, and like most of it was OCs. And it was still a great fic. I do read stuff by 2 online artists who create their visual novels. You read to a point in Days and it says go to Nights. Oh! Okay. That sounds cool. And you just go back and forth. Huh. Sounds kind of complicated, but interesting. Should I make this ear a little bigger? Like, here's how big the ear is. And this is the head. Oof. Come on. Hey. There's it. Yeah, I think this is just the right size. 15 stitches isn't bad. Get these scissors and let's see. Only MP fanfics I'm reading now is, well, actually like our visual novels or comics since they are on DA. Yeah, that's cool. I can't wait for Omega's Ozone to finish Punk's dating sim. Punk dating sim. Okay, I'm gonna need an explanation on that one. Ear looks proportionally good. Smash, guys. Like, you want us to play Smash Brothers or like you want to smash? Unclear. I know everyone was into that big Smash Brothers trailer, but I wasn't sure about it. Seemed cool. I mean, if we're gonna get freaking the squidlings on that shit, I'm all for it. Why not? Sure. especially since it's coming out for the Switch.
Yeah, I want that.
You know, I didn't play Smash as much. It was cool though. Smash for Switch though. Ponk is what he calls Pinkie Pie. What? I want to see Inklings getting inked. We all do. I could never get into Smash. Wanted to, but couldn't. Yeah, fighting games aren't for everyone. I think it's because of the time when Melee came out, I had more fighting games. Ack. I just came from a Smash tournament today. Got my ass handed to me, but hey. Hit the dumb enter button. Anyway. Oh, yeah. Freaking, I'm no good at Smash Brothers either. I just have it because it's got that big gallery of characters to choose from, and it can be fun when you're playing with the right people. At least I think so. When we played a lot of Smash Brothers in high school and anime club, it was usually fun because it's a room full of people and it's like always good. 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, we got 10 stitches. When Melee came out, my youngest brother got into it and I played it with him. Even though at the time I had more fighting game experience than him, he seemed to kick my ass a lot, lol. Oh yeah, oftentimes when you play a game and you're like, you lose all the time, it's gonna like put a sour taste in your mouth. Like, there was this game called Marvel vs. Capcom Ultimate or something. I still have it. And the reason I got it was because a boyfriend of mine nagged me to get it. Because, like, he was like, we want to play that together. So we played online together. And, of course, I lost all the time. I'm not good at fighting games. And it was really not fun for me because all he wanted to do was fight me all the time and win. And, like, isn't that kind of dicky, though? Like, it's your girlfriend. You should let her win at least once so she can try to have fun. He knew I wasn't having fun, and he would still bug me to play that stupid game with him. It really ruined it. And I couldn't enjoy it until after I'd broken up with him. Well, what are you gonna do? And eventually it wasn't that fun to me anymore. Yeah, same here. Melee is the high school jock gym rat of the Smash series. Nice. Alright, we got another ear. I eventually got back at my brother in Mario Kart, though. I always kill it. I have a tourney trophy to prove it, lol. Mario Kart is my jam. Coolies. I think we're all making friends here. Yeah. Mario Kart, is probably the only racing game that I like because it's fun, it's colorful, even if, all the maps are really fun looking, it's got all these cute, fun obstacles, and you never get absolute last because there's, a whole freaking mantra of CPUs that are usually bad or worse than you. It's yeah, I really like that racing game. I recently played another racing game too that my nephews had on their Xbox. It was like a Sonic racing game with cars, and it was actually fun to play too. So there are good things of each genre, I think. Hold on. Alright, let's sew these ears onto this head, and we can move on to make a horn. It's so funny, when I used to play MK8 online in podcasts, there were only 1 or 2 people who could beat me. Even better when I'm the only girl. Nice. Which is often. There are more boy gamers than girl gamers. I started noticing that more as an adult. I noticed that when I was in high school because I used to play a lot of Xbox Live. And of course, like, usually I was the only girl in the room. And when there was another girl, I'd be like, oh my god, you too? And they're like, she's like, yeah. Of course, you're used to the usual harassment, I bet, by now. You know, guys are just, some guys just aren't used to chicks being in that domain, and they overreact or don't know how to react or just jump the gun completely. Let's see, I think I'm gonna this. Well, we can finally see your legs. You can see my legs? Gamer girls rule. Well, I'm the only girl in my family with 2 brothers, and most of my cousins my age were boys, so yeah, I was a tomboy. Oh, it's understandable. Oh, you can't see my legs. All the way over there. Stop looking at my legs. They're not for your viewing pleasure. Okay, let's get your other ear on. It's hard not to. I think I had an even distribution of like gender in my life, family-wise. If anything, there was more chicks. I don't know how I got stuck on boy stuff. Well, then again, look at me. I'm doing this. This isn't exactly dude stuff. Lol, my legs are white. I am a blonde-haired, blue-eyed female, so I am pale. Lol. That's pretty cool. Well, then I'm trying to sew this on. Come on. There. Is that gonna work? Yeah. Right. How do the ears look, guys? This one looks a little bendy. Oh, hold on. I can fix this. Let's see. I'm not keeping up with you guys good. I have one brother and no other family my age. My family is huge, like my mom is the youngest of 4, but her dad was the 4th of 6 brothers, and a few of those brothers had a lot of kids, like a few had 8. My god, are you Mormon? Is that weird for me to say? I can't stop looking at your legs, the amazing, you must walk a lot. Oh, freaking don't flatter me. I work out like 3 days out of the week. It's not impressive. So my mom has a lot of first cousins. Oh my god, stranger danger. Gosh, I've never been clear on what a first cousin is. Is that like the child of your cousin? Or no, wait, is it your cousin? No, wait, that's not it. Because I've always wondered, because my cousin had kids, and my entire life I didn't really put the dots together. Like, I knew that, like, one of my cousins was older than me, and she had kids, and I just called them my cousins. But what are those? Are those my first cousins? Are they my second cousins? What is that? I'm so confused. Lol, no, that family is Catholic and German, lol. First cousin is a regular cousin. Okay, so second cousin is my cousin's kids? What are the... Like, if I had a cousin, and I had a kid, and my cousin had kids, does that make those kids the cousins of my kid? Your cousin kids are once removed. Is that what that means? Oh, you do? Yay, you're doing great. Thank you. I want this ear to be just a little perkier. What do you think, guys? Cute? Your kids and your cousin kids are second cousins. Your first cousin is the daughter or son of your aunt and uncle. Second cousins, I think, are the kid of your parents' first cousin. I think. It is cute. Looks good. Oh, great, guys. Gosh, this whole family relation, it's just, you know what, that's why we just call everybody whose cousins are related to cousins, and we just call everything else, that's what, you know what, the Hawaiians got it right. They just call everyone cousin. They're like, oh, hey, cousin, that's my other cousin. Just call everyone cousin so it doesn't get confusing. It's like, they're related to me by blood somehow, so they're a cousin. I think I'll look up the second cousins thing. Oh, God, I hope. This is so, like, out there. So much freaking stuff. I think I'll sew these so they go inside of the head. Oh, you know what? I'll do it this way. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see. If you have kids and your cousin has kids, they will be second cousins to each other. Yeah, I call all my cousins, well, cousins. Then their kids are third cousins. Will you ever stream working out? No, freaking, then I'd have to set up a camera where I work out. That seems like too much work. Yeah, but at the end of the... Oh, yeah, and I don't like people watching me work out. It makes me self-conscious, and I don't think I do as well. Yep, at the end of the day, they are all relative. Hey, heck, I have step-cousins, but step is just a word to me, so I only call them my cousins, too. Removed means a generation gap. Oh my god, good. Because I was always like, this is my third cousin twice removed, and I'm like, what does that mean? What does any of that mean? No one keeps track. I just know that you're related to somebody that's related to me. So there you go. There's like a whole section of family I don't know or understand. Mostly because they don't speak English. Too focused on this. Aw, boo. Okay, so you fight? Fight. I don't know that. I do love family history, though. Oh, family history can be interesting for sure. Like, do you remember that family history episode for the Apple family and My Little Pony? That was a good episode. I liked how freaking Granny Smith, her, you know, what did they call Granny Smith when she was younger? They couldn't have always called her Granny Smith. Was it just like, Smith? I mean, I know it's a Granny Smith apple, but do you just, like, name your kid, this is Granny Smith, it's gonna make sense when she's older? My mom's family hasn't been in the USA too long, well, history-wise. Huh. They're making history, and they probably had really interesting history just getting here, huh? Alright, it's looking good. Let's make us a horn. Let's get this yarn. Let's see. Grandma's side moved here in late 1800s, and Father's side moved here right after the Civil War. See, I don't think my family history goes that far back. My family history that I know of probably goes back to World War II, and that's my dad's side of the family. My mom's side, I don't know. I just know like their brief history, like maybe some smidgens from my grandma and grandpa's life, but that's about it. I have too much hair. I gotta cut it. At least to like. My dad's side, both sides, came to the country prior to the U.S. being established. My grandma came here from World War II, Germany. Oh man, like it's cool that you guys all have like your family history that you can recall and people have taught you. Like the only time I got to hear about my dad's side of the family, that was for like for Family Heritage Month, you know, for like elementary school you had to make a project. No one's really sat down and told me like, okay honey, this is how our family came to be. Because no one really cared, I guess. No one did anything important. Alright, 6 stitches. Well, my aunt traced back my maternal grandma's family all the way back to the Middle Ages. Know why? Because they were nobility, so it made it easier to trace records that far back. Oh, wow. Geez, yeah, for common people it wouldn't be much of a thing, would it? Like, maybe they'd have a few documents, maybe a birth certificate, but nobles are the people that are going to have their names on everything, huh? That side was British. Damn.
That would have been cool.
Sounds neat.
Okay, who's texting me? No, it's Discord. Okay. Let's do something right here with this.
Oh, I gotta add you on Discord. Yeah, you do. Why haven't you done that yet? Yeah, it's awesome too. One of my ancestors helped sponsor the explorer James Cook's trips, so an island off of Australia was named after him. It's a resort now called Dunk Island.
Dunk Island, that's cool. It's actually really cool. You'll put a row or two here. That's really cool that you know that, but you can't, what, can you lay any claim to that? Are you getting some resort money we don't know about? That'd be kick-ass. At least get free trips.
I hope one day to see it, but it's expensive.
Oh man. That'd be that sucks.
I definitely want to go on vacations like that, go to frickin' an island for a few days.
I think everyone does.
No, it's owned by someone else. My aunt got to see it once.
Huh. Well, that's good at least. Someone at least can take pictures and be like, yep, that's the land we helped build, even though we can't own it. Be pretty rad.
It boggles my mind that some people own entire islands to themselves and can do whatever. Ancestors were pirates. That's neat. Hey, PM me your Discord on Skype or something. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I haven't chat with you in a month. There you go. She traveled to England too and got to see the old family church and the main family house, which is a school now. Oh, that's neat. It's cool being able to go places to be like, wow, my ancestors were here a bazillion years ago doing whatever. I don't know. I mean, I could always, well, I went to my grandma's house. That's not the same thing. I mean, she may be dead, but that's not the same thing. I actually own land. Well, more my dad. That's pretty neat. Oh god, there's a fly in here and it's gonna piss me off. They always want to go near your screen. Not sure why. Pretty exhausting today. It's sad, but the reason why my great-great-grandfather immigrated to the USA through Ellis Island is because he lost all the family money due to supporting the Confederacy. Oh. Oh, man, that sucks. I would explain it. I mean, I don't know. Like, a lot of old nobility houses are, like, I don't know if they're still around. I don't know if they keep the name, but I feel like a lot of them would fall out of power. I have no idea about any of that kind of stuff, but that's kind of a downer. But if you think about it, war was always a sound investment. Only you gotta invest in the stuff that's neutral, and not the stuff that's like either side, because either side could win. Or you invest in both. You know, you just get half of it back. So, I have family in upper state New York. Oh. You think your family had, like, were at odds at one point because of that whole Civil War? Near Circus, I want to meet them one day too. There's a lot of things I want to do, lol. Yeah, no wonder you have a bucket list. There's like a whole freaking... By the time you're dead is when you're gonna have it all done. Like, seriously, my bucket list consists of maybe one or two things, and most of it's like I want to pet a bear and a tiger and a lion and a freaking toucan. I want to pet all this stuff, and I'm like, what? Am I just gonna go to, like, the day before I die, am I just gonna go to a zoo and pet everything? And they have to let me because I'm dying. I have a travel bug, lol. I got developed due to all the trips my family took when I was a kid. Oh yeah, and just in recent years have I started to travel a bit, but it's only like one place out of the year, and it's just places where there's conventions. Like, I went to Baltimore for BronyCon, I went to Seattle for Everfree Northwest, I went to San Francisco for BabsCon, and I'm going to go there again, and I'm thinking of going to another place in the East Coast. Probably going to visit Florida once. I'm not sure which, but it's just places in America right now. I know I do want to go to Japan eventually, because that's just awesome. I have a list of stuff I want to do there. Plus, we moved around a lot, so lol. You're just used to that kind of lifestyle. Someday I'll go somewhere, lol. Ah, Caps, you were in freaking Seattle not long ago. Like last year. Was it last year? I don't know, but you were there. You did something.
done here. This is going to be a huge one. But I deserve it.
True, but it likely won't happen again for a few years. Well, after Disney World, though, I honestly want to go to one of those major dog competitions. I was thinking about the one in Tampa. I love dog competitions. I've never been to one. Is it actually fun to watch? Like, I know little obstacle courses have to be cool, but I don't know about anything else. I mean, dogs are cute. Undoubtedly. Yep, that's a horn. Dogs in general are great. Well, I am into the confirmation ones. One where the dog stands still and the judge evaluates it. Gee, I don't know about that. I mean, I like going up to dogs to be able to pet them and stuff. I don't know if I'd be cool with just watching them do stuff.
I mean, unless it was really fun or cute stuff.
I go to the one in San Antonio since it's free. Well, the big dog competitions do have agility ones and something called Meet the Breeds where you get to go meet the dogs.
That's pretty neat. See, that's probably the competition I want to go to. I don't know if it's, like, how long are those things? Are they super long? I don't know if I want to stay for it all.
Well, they last 2 days at least, sometimes 3. Gee, yeah, I don't think I'd do it for that long. Maybe if I was in town and the good part was happening, I'd show up for that one part, but then I'd probably go.
Spice Girl. Spice Girls? They're an old music group. Get out of here with that.
90s weren't too long ago. Long enough. You trying to say I am old, Heather? Yes. No, I'm kidding. But yet, it will never die. You know, they always say, like, if you're born in 98, you're not a 90s kid. But I'm 95, so does that make me a 90s kid? What am I? Am I 2000s kid? What kid am I? Whose kid am I? Whose kid am I? Okay. Let's see. Even if it didn't like it through it, live through it. If you were born in 90s, you're a 90s kid. I'm 98, but a lot of my musical tastes live in that decade. Even if you don't remember it. Oh gosh, 98. I was 16 in 98. Born in 81. You an 80s baby. Alright, where's my chopstick? It's so nice that, like, this fandom and brings a lot of different kinds of people together. Like, I know people from just a variety of age groups. I know people in high school, I know people who are in college, I know people who are in their late 20s or early 30s. Man, it's like a huge demographic this thing encompassed. It was amazing. Alright, this horn is a little long and big, but I think once we put hair, like a mane on it, it's not going to look that big. I'm going to squish you down a little. I'm going to go like this. Go like that. I think it's not bad. Yep, and proud of it. Yay, more legs. Stop looking at my legs. I do shock people when they learn my age, though. The other day, someone thought I was 20, though. Live young. Live young. And then there's Bronny, who's a grandpa. It can be an alicorn horn. It is, because it's going to be me. Did I not say it's going to be my OC? You remember my OC is an alicorn pristine. We're the Rift Cafe alicorns. That's what we're known for. And Bronny's a grandpa on the inside. And a little bit on the outside. Craps, you know that. He's the grandpa friend. Okay, let's see. Where the frick did I put the body? That's something I'm probably not going to say in public. Where did I put the body? Okay. We could go ahead and tie this body onto here. Oh, shit. Shoot, I hate it when the yarn slips out. If anyone's old enough to be a grandpa, it's Dusty Cat. You sure you're not talking about him? They are just too nice. That nice anime nice. He's the older brother, but the cool one that doesn't throw things at you randomly. Like my parents became grandparents in their 40s. Freaking Dusty Cat's as old as my mom. So it's kind of, freaking, I don't know. You know, my mom's single. Is Dusty Cat single? We can make that a thing. That way he could be my stepdad. I wonder if my mom would date a brony. It'd be weird. For sure. But it could be cool. someone put that into Dusty Cat. Like, hey, there's a brony chick whose mom's single. Hit up that. He's the older brother. I'm caught up. Dusty, I think, is dating someone. Dusty dead. Dusty's like the cool uncle everyone likes. Well, but then Dusty could make your mom roasts like the 13-year-olds on Xbox Live and mean them. Oh, no! Oh, yeah. You know, I thought... Yeah, actually, Sweetie told me. I asked her recently, like, wait, isn't Dusty dating someone? She's like, nah, I think they broke up a while ago. And I'm like, what? Wait, Dusty's as old as my mom. Hurry, get him on the phone! I saw, like, that opportunity and I took it. His head's come together okay. Let's just put a couple more stitches in here. Just to make sure it's secure. But I could never call him uncle since he's not old enough to be my uncle, lol. I think there's at least a 10-year age gap. Does your mom like a guy with tats? She does. She also likes guys with shaved heads. I know he mentioned his age in that Nightmare Nights video. Yeah, isn't he like, I think Sweetie said he was like 50 or something. It's cool someone that old is in this fandom. Is he like the oldest guy I think I've seen in it? Because he's got a huge Sonic Ring Boom tattoo. Oh, it's cool. I haven't seen that. Where is it? Let's see. It brings in all the ladies. On his skin. No crud craps. Caps. I called you craps. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. I'm sorry. He's the oldest guy. Recently I deduced that I am older than Dr. Wolf. Still don't know about the ages of Anthony C. and Silverquill. It's like on his arm, but moves up to his torso. Whoa, guys, you still on? Like, yes. We're only at an hour and 40 minutes, so we got at least 20 minutes of this stream if you guys want to keep on keeping on. Or maybe I'll stop it at 10, like in 10 minutes or so. Well, depends. We've gotten pretty far on this. Not bad. This is gonna take some time. Ooh. Let's see if I have a ruler with me. Oh no. I think I lent it to my sister actually. That's gonna be annoying. What are centimeters to inches? Hold on. I need to have measurements. Centimeters to inches. So 3 inches is like 7.5 centimeters. Okay, so I have something that measures centimeters, but it doesn't measure frickin' inches. I hate it. I got it at Daiso and I didn't think about it. Oh yeah, people don't use inches in other countries. Damn the metric system or whatever the frick we use. Let's see. Let's see. What did I miss? Yes, I'm gonna hit that bush. She took out a lot of her wishes. So far, I am the oldest female fan that I know of. I'm a girl, I'm 40, I brony as fuck. Okay, weaky face. 2.54 centimeters is 1 inch. Thank you, Caps. I just googled the freaking conversion. Yeah, we're gonna do some legs. Because the wings can get a bit difficult, and the legs take a while, but they're just repetitive. It's not a difficult procedure there. The wings, I think, I'm gonna spend more time on. Lol, cool. The only other female brony I know close to my age is Lightning Bliss, and she's 31, so I'm closer to your age than Bliss is. I kid, I'm 24. Oh yeah, Lightning Bliss. I forget. I guess I forget she's older because, like, you know, her OC is very kind of, I don't want to say juvenile, but kind of like kiddish. She doesn't act like a super, well, I'm not saying 31's old or anything. I don't know, you forget, like, you think, like, oh, this is probably just some young chick or whatever, because her OC looks very young and cutesy, but in reality, she's a grown woman. She got responsibilities. She pay bills. Surprising, isn't it? People wouldn't know that about me either. Well, sheesh, well, I am Miss Gullible. Joke's on you. You could have had an OC that didn't need the extra work for the wings, but you made an alicorn, yeah. Hey, I'm proud of my OC. Well, yeah, I'm proud of my OC too. I'm sorry, Caps, that I gave myself the full Monty because I deserve it and I'm the best. And obviously, I should have every skill available because I'm just amazing like that. I was hoping to get this done before the convention. Maybe I'll work about a little bit on it off screen so I can get it done. You know, after I'm done with the other crap I have to do. So much to do, and so much to keep up with. I'm gonna have to stream tomorrow night freaking D&D. Sadly, I've struggled to find a job. Hey, we've all been there. Or just stream forever. No. It took me a while to get through college and people don't reply to my job applications or other things. I have nothing better to do. Nice. No, we've all been there, pristine. Like, for a while, I couldn't get any good jobs. I mean, I got jobs, but they were like fast food, and I hated fast food so much. The only reason I got a good job right now as like a warehouse associate is because my mom and my brother-in-law kind of worked in the place. Because my brother-in-law looked for the Navy Exchange, and the warehouse that they were working at was owned by the Navy Exchange or was working from it. And they got my mom a job in there, and then my mom got me a job in there. And that's the only reason I have that job, and it's a really good job. I'm on disability, so I do have an income, but I hate relying on the government. Yeah, I can understand that too. That I wouldn't want to either. Especially with how the government's been lately, it might not be like a great place to be in if it suddenly gets taken away. Got this. Host in a restaurant, minimum wage, but I get tips too. You must have got tons of tips. I remember working in a restaurant, but it was boring and stressful. Well, I have work experience and loads of volunteer experience, so I know I am capable. On a good day, I can get $25. I make actual minimum wage, not like the $3 adjusted wage for tipped employees. Roar, I'm here. Super duper hooper trooper, where have you been? You are late, young man. We're only gonna have like maybe 10 more minutes of this. Shame on you for missing most of the stream. Shame on you. I'm kidding. That don't matter. You do what you do. Yeah, gosh. I wouldn't want to work. I don't want to work in, like, customer service again. At least not in the same way. Like, I don't want to work retail or fast food where you're, like, right dealing with the customers firsthand. Because, God, does that suck. I'm going to human resources, though, so I have to work with people, but it's going to be people that work inside the company you're doing, so that way those people have to act good, right? Because people can be so indecent when you have to, like, give them a service. I can do a lot in 10 minutes. I have no doubt about that. You seem like a capable guy. You know what? Yeah, you do you. This foot may be too thick. Yeah, I think I'll just stick with 10. Go home. That's what she said. I used to work in a restaurant too in my 20s. I got new owners though, and they changed the tip system where it was a pool basically, and oh man, did I lose a lot of money and it wasn't fair. Yeah, that sounds freaking stupid. Like what, you got at the tips at the end of the day, you guys all just put them on a table and then they're like, okay, everyone gets an even share of it. Like, no, the tips are meant for you. The customer gives them for you for that particular job that you did, that particular quality of the work you did, so you should get that money. You don't have to split it with anyone else. Stupid. It's probably because the people who did a shitty job and didn't get as much tips complained and complained and complained. And then suddenly they thought they were, like, obligated to get something because they didn't get paid enough as it was. Gosh, my biceps are really coming in. You guys should feel this shit. Check it out. Do I not look strong? It's freaking awesome. Sorry, I got distracted because I could feel my bicep. And it feels good. Or maybe it's just really tense right now. I don't know. My hands are super cold. Feels good though. Oh man, I'm itchy. Now I'm gonna think this is too small, but you know what? Just forget
forget it. We'll just do it like this. We're gonna do these like legs. I usually make them about this small and then make them like 3 inches tall. So that's why I need to know those measurements. Earning those gains. So whenever I go to a restaurant now, I always make sure the server gets tips from the bill, or if it's a pool, then I give them cash only for them. My mom does the same thing too now. I didn't even know pooling tips was a thing. That sounds so dumb. I can't believe it. At the fast food, like at the places I worked at, it was never like you were not allowed to be tipped. You had to tell people like, oh, I'm sorry, we don't accept tips. I can't take tips. But, you know, like, I would tell people that, like, oh, I'm not allowed to accept tips. They'd be like, you know what, whatever, just do it. Or sometimes, like, they'd be like, oh, here's a tip for you. And I'm like, you know what, thank you. And I just wouldn't tell anybody. Because, like, if you did, they would be like, oh, put it in the register. And I'm like, fuck you, no, it's mine. I made, like, $5. Gonna be too skinny. What do you guys think? Does this hoof like it's gonna be too small? Should I go back to like getting up to 15 stitches? No. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be too small. I'd rather have them too thick than too skinny. I'm back. I was gone. Hey, Alyssa, welcome back. There was this one time, though, when a family friend came to my work and gave me a $20 tip and told me to pocket it. Lol, it's too small. What was that part for, Heather? It's a hoof. It's her little legs. I'd have to see how it looks on the plush. Like, it would be like... I'm gonna make it just like to the 15 stitches because I'd had 10, but I'm like, nah, 15 is better. I'd have to see how it looks on the plush. Did anyone notice I was gone? I did, Alyssa, because you were there in the beginning. I'm like, she usually talks a bit more than this. Sorry, Alyssa, I don't know you, so I didn't notice. It's okay, Zodia. You must have disappeared before I joined. Maybe you can place the hoof under the head so I could get an idea of the proportion, Heather? Like this? Like this. I think the size I have it right now is pretty good. I thought it was going to be too thick, but I think it's going to be okay like this. size is good. I'm a stickler for proportion, so I have an eye for it. Oh, dude, I should call you then when I'm, like, drawing stuff, because I always have to call other people and be like, okay, here's a picture I drew. Does it look proportionate to you? Because I feel like there's something off, and someone else has to look at it with fresh eyes and be like, is it this? And I'm like, you know what, I think it is. How's this? And they're like, oh, yeah, it's better. I really, like, did Bronny showed up today? No, he hasn't today. Oh, he's super busy today. Looks good to me. No, he didn't. I usually call up Bronny for that, actually, because, like, I don't know, he's, like, the only person that's available 100% of the time. Because sometimes I'll try to go into Louis, because Louis is, like, freaking... he's drawn stuff, so I'll go to him and be like, hey, does this look good to you? And he'll be like, yeah. But Bronny's the person that's available, like, most of the time. Like, I can just send him a picture on Skype, and he'll open it and be like, yeah, this looks good, or no, it doesn't look good. You heard I was coming and avoided this, like, the plague. I'm pretty sure it wasn't you. Usually he does come in and be like, okay, I'm here to ruin the stream, and I'm like, great. Now every time I see him, every time he has a stream, I come in and be rude, because I have to. Contact me through DA, though, since I visit there most. Oh, cool, I'll probably send you a pic. Be like, hey, this look right to you. I was having trouble with the picture recently, but I think I got it to where I like it. Do you use reference pictures for help? Oh yeah, of course, especially when it's My Little Pony stuff. We have like a plethora of like of reference material to use, so I'll just Google up a lot of stuff like changeling, and I'll be able to see a changeling in a whole various positions, and I try to base stuff off that because it'll be easier. But sometimes you're doing your own style and you're like, well, this looks good on their style, but when I try replicating it, it doesn't exactly fit. You can message me. I make art often and check my phone at work often. Oh, sweet. Now I have, like, 3 people to go to. You can contact me anytime if you need to talk about anything. 4. You guys are too much. You treat me too good. It's great. Probably send you, like, pictures of plushies, too. Like, does this plushie look cute enough to you? Should I put a bow on it or something? And that goes to everyone here. Did you get the new Kirby game? I didn't. You know, I had the chance. I was at the GameStop today, and I saw it, and I'm like, should I get it right now? I don't know if I should get it, like, right this second, because I shouldn't be spending super big money since I'm saving up, because I've paid everything for BabsCon so far, but I still should save up money so I have, like, some money on the side for BabsCon. You can talk to me, too. I can talk to everyone here. It's just a comfortable place. Yeah, that's what the stream is for, so I can talk to everybody. I like having the stream together and everyone's here and we just talk about stuff. Well, it's mostly me talking and you guys in the chat, but, you know, well, I was once told I am too nice for my own good. I had an art history professor tell me once to my face that his goal that semester was to make me meaner. LOL. That's just something weird to say. Be like, you're too nice. I'm gonna fuck that up. Sorry I said fuck. I don't know if anyone was, like, not cool with that. But, like, oh no. That's terrible. He never knew about my stubborn streak, though. Oh, yeah, hit him back with the, he's a total dick, and you're like, oh, well, that's okay. Don't fucking swear on stream. I can't help it. I start to lose it at the end, you know? We're heading toward the last minute of our stream, guys. So if there's anything you want to get off your chest or anything you want to ask questions about or talk about, we should probably get to it. So freaking hammer that shit out of here. Well, that semester he did teach me it was okay to not like certain artists. Well, that's true. You know, you're not gonna not everything's gonna be to your taste. But I guess, like, I would have trouble, like, my opinion can be swayed sometimes. Like, I'll like a certain episode, and someone's like, oh, it's stupid because of this, then I think about it, and I'm like, oh man, yeah, that kind of does suck. I have to, like, kind of get over what they said and be like, well, you know, I still liked it. I'm like that with a lot of things, though, because, like, people criticize the hell out of that movie Sing, and I actually liked Sing, and I liked it better than Zootopia, and everyone praised the crap out of that, so, you know. I used to think that since I was an artist, I should like all artists. I love you, big sis. We should meet up one day. You gonna be available after the stream? Yeah, I should be okay. I'm probably gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I can't stand Warhol. I wouldn't know anything about that. Okay, guys, we reached the 2-hour mark. It's time for us to close things up for the night. I'm glad you all showed up and we all had a great time here tonight. I like that we got a few new viewers. Pristine, it's awesome to see you, and we'd love to have you back if you ever want to come around. We're always here on Saturday night. I try to start the stream at 7 o'clock, and if I can't, maybe an hour later. And if I can't, for some reason, I foresee that I can't stream on Saturday night, I will stream on Friday night. And the reason I don't stream on Sunday nights is because I'm already in a stream on Sundays for Dungeons and Dragons, which I update on my Twitter. So, I've had a great night with you guys tonight. Happy St. Patrick's Day, and see you later!